Welcome to our Asian Star Trend channel. Today we have the following news, hope you and your friends follow along. Huang Wenbo and Zhai Yiying's marriage. Are Huang Wenbo and Zhai Yiying really married? The truth behind the on-screen chemistry in the whirlwind world of short dramas where love stories unfold in minutes and spark overnight sensations. One question continues to stir curiosity among fans: are Huang Wenbo and Zhai Yiying really married? It's an alluring thought. After all, in the breakout hit Second Marriage, True Love, the duo melted hearts with a sizzling marry then fall in love storyline. Their tender glances, playful banter, and quiet moments of emotional depth led many viewers to blur the line between fiction and reality. For a moment, it felt real too real. But here's the twist: there's no solid evidence to confirm any romantic or marital relationship off-screen. In reality, what binds Huang Wenbo and Zhai Yiying is not a wedding license but a powerful creative synergy. They've become a golden pair in the short drama scene, delivering hit after hit with impeccable chemistry and timing. Their collaborations speak to a kind of professional trust and mutual respect that's rare and, dare we say, a little magical. But maybe that's where the beauty lies. Not in proving whether they are together, but in the emotional journey they take us on. One minute they're making us laugh with a quirky domestic squabble, the next they're pulling tears with a quiet, heartfelt confession, and in that roller coaster of moments, audiences don't just watch, they feel, reflect, dream. Whether or not they're a real-life couple may remain a mystery, but one thing is certain: they've already given us something real. Are Huang Wenbo and Zhai Yiying a real-life couple? The line between drama and reality blurs in the fast-paced world of Chinese short dramas. Few on-screen pairings have ignited as much buzz as Huang Wenbo and Zhai Yiying. Their magnetic chemistry in viral hits like Second Marriage, True Love has left fans wondering, could the romance go beyond the script? From lingering gazes to heartfelt confessions, their performances feel so real that it's tempting to believe the characters have stepped off screen. But let's take a step back. According to all publicly available information, there is no concrete evidence suggesting that Huang Wenbo and Zhai Yiying are married or even in a romantic relationship in real life. What we do know is this: they are frequent collaborators in the short drama scene, where they've built a remarkable on-screen rapport. Their seamless connection and emotional rhythm are more likely the result of professional synergy and narrative necessity than personal intimacy, and yet, that doesn't dull the magic. If anything, it makes their craft even more admirable. They're actors who make us believe, who suspend our disbelief long enough for us to laugh, cry, and fall in love right alongside them. One moment you're giggling at their petty quarrels, the next you're stunned by a sudden, vulnerable admission of love. It's a roller coaster ride that feels personal, and perhaps that's the real gift they offer. Not just a story, but a mirror of love, longing, and all the messy, beautiful in-betweens. So, are they together? Probably not. But does it matter? Because in those few fleeting minutes on screen, they make us feel like love is real, and maybe that's enough. Behind the rumors, what's really going on between Huang Wenbo and Zhai Yiying? Every great screen couple sparks whispers. And Huang Wenbo and Zhai Yiying? They've sparked a storm with each tender glance and lingering touch in their short dramas. Fans can't help but wonder, is there something more going on behind the scenes? Online forums light up with speculation. Fan edits flood social media, and some even claim to spot evidence of an off-screen romance. But here's the reality: as of now, there's no concrete proof to support any romantic or marital relationship between them. What is real is their growing body of work together. From bittersweet love stories to playful domestic plots, Huang and Zhai have become a dynamic duo in the world of short-form drama. Their chemistry feels effortless, their timing impeccable, and that's exactly why fans are so drawn to them. But it's important to remember, what we see on screen is crafted for emotion. It's storytelling, not a documentary behind the camera. They're talented professionals fulfilling their roles, partners in performance, not necessarily in life. Their interactions, however warm or teasing, often stem from character development and promotional needs, not personal romance. Of course, curiosity is natural. In an era where blurred lines between real and real make headlines daily, it's tempting to believe in the fantasy. But while the internet speculates, Huang Wenbo and Zhai Yiying quietly continue doing what they do best, bringing unforgettable stories to life, and maybe that's the real love story here, not between two people, but between actors and their craft. Have there been any fun stories between Huang Wenbo and Zhai Yiying? Fans want to know, but the truth is quieter than you think. When two actors share undeniable chemistry on screen, it's only natural for fans to wonder what goes on behind the scenes. In the case of Huang Wenbo and Zhai Yiying, frequent collaborators and one of the most beloved duos in the Chinese short drama world, the curiosity is especially high. But has Huang Wenbo ever shared any funny or heartwarming behind-the-scenes stories about their time together? Surprisingly, the answer is, not yet. There's currently no public record, interview, or social media post where Huang openly shares specific anecdotes about working with Zhai Yiying. No pranks, no on-set bloopers, no "she made me laugh so hard I forgot my lines" tales. At least, not publicly. But absence of evidence isn't evidence of absence. Given their long-standing partnership in multiple dramas and their seamless on-screen rapport, it's hard to believe there aren't a few inside jokes or memorable moments tucked away in their shared history. In reality, actors often build quiet, trusting partnerships off-camera, ones filled with small gestures, shared glances, and stories never told to the press. The magic we see on screen is often rooted in mutual respect and a private rhythm that doesn't always make its way to interviews or headlines, and maybe that's part of the charm. What remains unsaid becomes part of the allure. After all, in a world where everything is overshared, a little mystery is refreshing. Perhaps one day Huang Wenbo will let us in on the fun. Until then, we're left with the delicious possibility that some of the best stories are the ones we can only imagine. Huang Wenbo and Zhai Yiying, on-screen soulmates, off-screen mystery. They've lit up the short drama scene with their electric chemistry. Huang Wenbo and Zhai Yiying, two names that now seem inseparable in the eyes of fans. But while their characters fall in love with cinematic ease, the real-life story is far more private and far less conclusive. Despite the swirling speculations and heated fan theories, there is no confirmed evidence of a romantic relationship between the two actors. What does exist is a strong professional partnership, built through multiple collaborations that showcase their ability to create believable, emotionally resonant relationships on screen. Still, fans can't help but wonder. It's natural. The line between fiction and reality often blurs when performances feel so heartbreakingly real. But here's where we must pause: speculation is not confirmation. And in the absence of solid proof, perhaps the kindest thing we can do is offer them the same courtesy we'd want: privacy and space to live their own truths. Off-screen, what we can do is celebrate their work. If you're drawn to their dynamic, follow their official social media accounts or dive deeper into their dramas. From steamy romantic plots to heartfelt emotional arcs, there's a rich collection to explore. Better yet, join fan forums and share your theories, favorite scenes, or even harmless what-ifs with a community that feels just like you do: enchanted, curious, and full of admiration. Because at the end of the day, whether Huang and Zhai are just co-stars or something more, they've already given us something real: characters we care about, stories we remember, and performances that make us believe in love, even if only for a moment. Who is Zhai Yiying off-screen? The actress behind the short drama stardom. We know her on screen: confident, charming, and heartbreakingly real. But who is Zhai Yiying when the cameras stop rolling? While much of her private life remains just that, private, her public image hints at a woman who lives with curiosity and passion. Beyond the lights of the set, Zhai may be drawn to the call of the wild. Hiking through nature, cycling down sun-drenched roads, or disappearing into a new city just to see it with her own eyes. These are the kinds of pursuits that not only rejuvenate the soul but also feed the artist's creative spirit. These are, of course, thoughtful guesses based on her public persona and the energy she brings to her work. The real stories, those quiet, personal moments of joy, challenge, or discovery, are hers to share, if and when she chooses. And perhaps that's what makes her all the more fascinating. She gives us enough to admire, but still leaves space for mystery for those eager to know more. The best path isn't through rumors or assumptions, it's through her work and words. Follow her official social media accounts. Join fan communities. Engage, observe, And maybe just maybe you'll catch a glimpse of the woman behind the roles, because sometimes, the most beautiful parts of a person aren't the ones captured on screen but the ones revealed, slowly, through laughter, kindness, and an unexpected post about a sunrise. Hi, curious for more about Zhai Yiying? Her story is just getting started.